I went ahead and started dabbling in real estate and trying to get my rental properties together and just moving on
What
to the
made you
next
go
chapter
that
of my
route?
life.
What made you go that route? Real estate. That's like a dream of mine.
Real estate.
Yes.
So that made me go in that direction. I had bought that house at my previous base, which was Nellis. I bought a house in Las Vegas, and when the military moved me, I had to rent out my house. So I realized, like, once I moved here to Ohio. It was, that was kind of nice having that little income coming in, and I was like, okay, it was cool. I had an amazing property manager, so he made life super easy. So he made the whole landlord thing seem flawless and just so easy. And I was like, okay.
You just give him his little 2% and everything is taken care of on that end.
Yep.
Awesome.
Everything was cool with that. And I was just like, okay, this is something that I would like to do. And then when I moved back here to Ohio, I realized that, the cost of living isn't as high here. It's a little easier for me to buy a house here than like take out a loan and have a mortgage and all of that stuff. Like, you could relatively find something on the cheaper end and have it paid off fairly quickly. So it sparked my interest, and I was like, okay, I would be interested in doing that. So I did a little deep dive into passive income, get it and what it really means, and started taking classes for real estate because I thought I wanted to be a real estate agent. And then I realized while I was going to school for that I did not want to be a real estate agent. I just want to be a landlord. I don't want to have to, I don't want to sell anything to you. I don't want to have to sell you on, I don't want to need you. I want you to need me. Because I feel like the conversation is different when I'm trying to talk you into something versus you're trying to get something from me.
Right.
So I realized I'm not that salesperson type of person. So I was like, no, that's not going to work for me. So I was like, okay. So I accepted that, and it piqued my interest. I'm more interested in anything that's passive income. It's not even just real estate. It's really anything that I can do that's going to just give me money and I don't have to do a lot of stuff for it. I'm on board.
I heard that.
And I'm very much so on the entrepreneur train.
Uh-huh. So you're on the entrepreneur.
Because I don't want to work for people.
I heard that.
So I'm very much so down in that. I went down that rabbit hole now after retirement.
So what else are you, how many properties do you have right now?
Currently there are 3.
Whoa.
Yep, currently there are 3. So my goal is 5.
Okay.
My goal is 5 before I leave Ohio. I want to have 5 active, lived in rental properties before I leave Ohio, because I want to relocate to Florida.
Okay.
So my game plan is to have those 5 properties, and those 5 properties should be able to float my bills, basically. Like, it should be able to float all of my bills, because that's my goal with the whole passive income, is for it to take care of all of my bills, so that my checks that I have coming in are mine and mine alone, to do what I need to do with it. So that's the game plan.
So 3 down, 2 to go. Mm-hmm. And is your goal to do that before the end of this year or next year, or?
So you know what? I stopped doing that. I stopped putting timelines. I stopped putting a time on it because it gets discouraging for me. Because then I feel like if I put a year on it, like when I first retired, I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be out of here in a year. I've been here for 3 years. So I'm just like, so then I kind of got into a funk because I was like, man, I'm not meeting any of my goals. I'm not doing any of the things that I said I was going to do. But in reality, I had the properties. Like, we were in the process of fixing one of them up. We were in the process of doing the other one. Like, the train was moving. It just wasn't moving as fast as I had set my timeline. So what I realized is, you set an unrealistic goal. Like a year was just not enough time for you to do that. So it's not that you're not progressing. It just is not progressing to the time that you thought it was supposed to progress. And the timeline that I set was just my ignorance. I had never done this before. How I know it's only going to take a year? Like what? Like you've never done this before. Like how are you to say that this only takes a year to do? So I realized I was not being realistic with myself. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop putting a time on it, and I'm just gonna say this is what I want to do, and then I'm just gonna do it. And if it takes me 2 years to do it, if it takes me 3 years to do it, I still know what my goal is. So, and I've even told people like my goals haven't changed. I might have to turn down a couple different routes to get there, but my goal is still the same. Like I'm still reaching for the same goal. I just might have to go down a couple extra roads to get there, but I'm still going to get it done.
Absolutely. Well, that's awesome. Is there anything else on the forefront for you besides real estate? Anything else you're interested in?
Business wise, that's kind of it for me. I got a few things that I really want to dabble into, but I haven't quite figured out. I have to get the real estate portion flowing first, and once that's flowing, I definitely want to see myself owning like the coin laundromats or whatever, and like the vending machines and car washes. And I'm telling you, my brain is all the way like these are the things that I'm interested in. These are the things that I'm trying to do. So those are all like on my list of things to look into and
Okay.
eventually get into.
I like that. I was thinking about the vending machine thing as well. And then the laundry machine or the coin laundry. Yeah, that's because I had to go to the laundromat probably about 6 months ago before I moved in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, they in here making a killing because I mean they made you get a card, and then it literally cost like $5 to like wash, and I was like, why the heck? But then it was cheaper to dry. So I'm like, okay, I see how it's balancing out here, but the place was clean. You know what I'm saying? It was privately owned. It was a husband and wife. And they were coming out cleaning, making sure, are you good? Do you need help with the machine? Da-da-da. Like they were really nurturing the place, and it was, felt comfortable. And
Yeah.
then my sister bragged about some laundry place that she went to. She said they had TVs, they had a pool table in there. I saw one laundromat had a pizza shop attached to it. I was like, you know what? If I can sit here, do my laundry, and feed my kids while we waiting on stuff to dry, you know what I'm saying? And it's a nice
And he could keep himself
environment.
busy. He got stuff to play with. He got stuff to do. You don't have to worry about it. And it's a I cannot remember his name to save my life, but it's a guy that I follow on TikTok, and he's in like Southern Ohio somewhere. I don't even know where the man is at, but like he has these laundromat, or not laundromats, but the coin laundromats or whatever, and he like he owns the vending machines in there. He owns the laundry machines in there. You can buy the laundry detergent dispensers on the wall. Like all of that belongs to him. It's like a video game thing in there that belongs. Like all the coins that you are putting in that building, it all belongs to him. He owns the building. So he owns all of the laundry machines, all of the food you eating in there, the supplies that you forgot to bring, your laundry detergent, your softener, like all of that stuff you can buy in there.
Yeah.
And he goes to Sam's, loads up, fills up his stuff, and he's making some decent money every time he does a
Sure.
haul. Like
Yeah.
you emptying that thing every 4 days or so, and you're over $1,000 worth of coins.
Probably more than
And I'm
that.
just like, oh, I
Yeah.
could make 1,000 every couple days.
Yeah.
Let's say once a week,
Amazing.
I could make $1,000 a week. Oh, okay.
Listen, I am an investor and I like to take risks. So if you ever want to work together on one of these ventures, you let me know.
I got you.
Because I'll be trying to find things to get into. since real estate didn't really work out for me, because I was like, when I retire, I'm gonna buy me a multifamily. I'm gonna live in
Yeah.
one. I'm gonna fix it
Yeah.
up. Then I'm gonna move
Yep.
and da da da. And then COVID happened, right? And then everything inflated up crazy, so I couldn't afford
Yep.
nothing. And I'm just like,
Yep.
okay, God, now I gotta switch my whole thing up, because the plan that I had for me,
Yeah.
it never
Yeah.
goes the way you expect it to. So you just have to
It
adjust and
doesn't.
move, you know.
It does. And that's why I said, like, it's a couple extra roads in there that I've had to take, but you kind of just gotta just wait it out. It's gonna the real estate, it's gonna bust. Like, it's gonna come back
I'm
down.
waiting. Listen, I'm waiting. Trust me.
I'm like, just wait. It's gonna come back down, and that's gonna be your time to shine. When all of these people, they can't afford these mortgages, and the bubble will burst, and then it'll come back down, and then that'll be your time to grab what you can grab.